In this video, we're going to be looking at the SAT practice test number 3. Number 1, k plus 12 is equal to 336. What is the solution to the given equation? So we're finding k. K would be equal to 336 minus 12, and that gives us 324, giving our answer as B. Number 4, in the figure shown, line M is parallel to line N. What is the value of x? So this angle and this angle add up to 180. Similarly, this angle and this angle add up to 180. So to find x, we say x is equal to 180 minus 26, and we get the answer is 154. Meaning that our answer is D. Number 2, the function f is defined by f of x is equal to x cubed plus 15. What is the value of f of 2? We are substituting the value of x with 2. Hence, we get f of 2 is equal to 2 cubed plus 15. 2 cubed is equal to 8 plus 15, and we get 23, giving our answer as C. Number 3, Sean rents a tent at a cost of $11 per day plus a one-time insurance fee of $10. Which equation represents the total C in dollars to rent the tent with insurance for D days? We are going to come up with an equation for this scenario. Sean rents a tent for a cost of $11. That is $11 per day, and we're told that D days, so that is 11D plus the one-time insurance fee of $10 should be equal to C. This is the equation that we'll be using. Hence, we look for the options. 11D plus 10 is equal to C, and the answer is C. Number 5, John paid a total of $165 for a microscope by making a down payment of $37 plus P monthly payments of $16 each. Which of the following equations represents this situation? The monthly payments are $16 times P, hence we're going to get 16P plus the $37 that he paid as the down payment is equal to 165. The equation that we're looking for is part C. Number 6, if y is equal to 5x plus 10, what is the value of y when x is equal to 8? Y is equal to 5 multiplied by 8 plus 10. 5 times 8, that is 40, plus 10, we get 50. Number 8, the table gives the distribution of votes for a new school mascot and grade level for 80 students. We're given the table right here. If one of the students is selected at random, what is the probability of selecting a student whose vote for a new mascot was for a lion? So we come where the lion is, and we have the 6th grade, we have the 7th grade, and the 8th grade, and the total is 20. We're going to say 20 over 80, which is equal to 1 over 4 if we divide the numerator and the denominator by 20. Hence, the probability of selecting a student whose vote for a new mascot was for a lion is equal to part C. Number 7, the bar graph shows the distribution of 419 cans collected by 10 different groups for a food drive. How many cans were collected by group 6? This is where group 6 is. So we come right here and we can see that group 6 collected 40 cans. Number 9, the graph represents the total charge in dollars by an electrician for X hours of work. The electrician charges a one-time fee plus an hourly rate. What is the best interpretation of the slope of the graph? Clearly, we can see that it is not starting at point 0. Hence, when X is increasing, Y is also increasing. X, we will take it to be the hours of work, and then Y is the charge that he charges. Hence, the slope of the graph is the electrician's hourly rate. Number 11, what is the equation of the line that passes through the point 0, 5 and is parallel to the graph of y is equal to 7x plus 4 in the xy plane. If the graphs are parallel, that means their slope is the same, and the equation of a line is y is equal to mx plus c, and the slope is our m. And from what we're given, we have y is equal to 7x plus 4. Hence, the slope for this graph is equal to 7. Now, substituting the coordinates 0, 5 that were given, we get 5 is equal to 7, the slope multiplied by 0, which we have as our x coordinate, plus c. We get our c to be equal to 5 because 7 times 0 is 0. Hence, the equation of the line is y is equal to 7, the slope x plus the intercept 5, and the answer is B. Number 12, in the linear function h of 0 is equal to 41 and h of 1 is equal to 40. Which equation defines h? We are going to substitute 0 for h of 0 and see whether we're going to get 1 as our answer. In option A, if we put 0, we get our answer as 41. In option B, we don't get our answer as 41 because we want to get 41 as the answer. And in option C, we don't get our answer as 41. And in option D, we don't even have an x value. So we are not going to consider this one, leaving our option A as the best suitable answer for this equation. Number 10, square x has a side length of 12 centimeters. The perimeter of square y is 2 times the perimeter of square x. What is the length in centimeters of one side of square y? Quickly sketching our square x, I'll put it as x. We have each side as 12 centimeters because it is a square. We have square y, which we are told that the perimeter of square y is equal to 2 times the perimeter of square x. Finding the perimeter of square x, we're going to get 12 times 4 because all the sides are the same, and the answer is 48. For p, the perimeter of y is equal to 2 times the perimeter of x, which is 2 times 48, and we get the answer as 96. And we know that a square has got 4 sides, hence we're going to divide 96 by 4, and we get our answer as 24 centimeters, which is D. Number 13, the function f of t is equal to, this gives the number of bacteria in a population t minutes after an initial observation. How much time in minutes does it take for the number of bacteria in the population to double? We are going to find the value of t when f of t is twice the initial population. The initial population is found when we have f of 0, and substituting 0 into our equation where we have t, we get 60,000 multiplied by 2, and we have 0 over 410, which is equal to 60,000 multiplied by 2 to the power of 0. Any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Hence, we get our initial population as 60,000. 60,000 multiplied by 2 to the power t over 410 is equal to 2 times 60,000, and we get our answer as 120,000. However, we're going to simplify the equation. 2 to the power of t over 410 is equal to 2. Since the bases are the same, we can equate the exponents to be t over 410 is equal to 1. Hence, our t is equal to 410 minutes. Number 16, the given equation relates the numbers j, k, and m. Which equation correctly expresses k in terms of j and m? That means we are saying k is going to be the subject of the formula. 14j plus 5k is equal to m. We'll take 14j to the other side, and we remain with 5k is equal to m minus 14j. Then we divide both sides by 5 to get k is equal to m minus 14j, or over 5, and the answer is A. Number 14, the function f is defined by f of x is equal to x minus 6, x minus 2, x plus 6. In the xy plane, the graph of y is equal to g of x is the result of translating the graph of y is equal to f of x up 4 units. What is the value of g of 0? We are going to calculate f of 0, x minus 6, x minus 2, x plus 6. Substituting our x with 0, we have 0 minus 6, 0 minus 2, and 0 plus 6. And we get negative 6, negative 2, and positive 6. This is negative 6 times negative 2, we get to positive 12. 12 times 6 is equal to 72. Since g of x is f of x translated up by 4 units, we have g of 0 is equal to f of 0 plus 4, and then g of 0 is equal to 72 plus 4, and we get our value of g of 0 as 76. Number 15, a candle is made of 17 ounces of wax. When the candle is burning, the amount of wax in the candle decreases by 1 ounce every 4 hours. If 6 ounces of wax remain in this candle, for how many hours has it been burning? We are given that it burns 1 ounce for every 4 hours, and we're going to remain with 6 ounces after it has burned. Hence, we're going to say 17 minus 6, and we get 11 ounces, which was used. Using our proportion, we're going to say 1 ounce is to 4 hours. How about 11 ounces? We're going to get a bigger number, hence more hours. And then we say 11 over 1 times 4 hours, and we get 44 hours. This is the time that the candle burnt, and the answer is D. Number 17, triangle FGH is similar to triangle JKL, where angle F corresponds to angle J and angles G and K are right angles. If sine F is equal to 308 over 317, what is the value of sine J? I'm going to quickly sketch the triangles that were given. We have F, G, and H. And then we have another triangle, J, K, and L. G and K are right angles, and the angle F corresponds to the angle J. And we're told that sine F is equal to 308 over 317. Because these angles F and J correspond, we are going to get our sine J as the same, which is also 308 over 317. Hence, the answer is B. Number 18, the product of two positive integers is 546. If the first integer is 11 greater than twice the second integer, what is the smaller of the two integers? So we are going to have x multiplied by y to give us 546, and x minus 2y. Remember, it says if the first integer is 11 greater than twice the second integer, hence we have x minus 2y is equal to 11. So this is equation number 1, and this is equation number 2. I'm going to get equation number 3 by saying x is equal to 11 plus 2y. From equation 1, we get xy is equal to 546, and we can also get the value of x by saying x is equal to 546 over y. Now we have two equations that are equating to x. Hence, I'm going to say 546 over y is equal to 11 plus 2y. Cross multiplying this, we get 546 is equal to 11y plus 2y squared. And I'm going to rearrange this equation so that I get a quadratic equation, and that leaves me with 2y squared plus 11y minus 546 is equal to 0. Factoring this, we get our two brackets, and we say it's equal to 0, 2y, and we have a y. Factoring this, we then look for two factors that if we multiply, they give us 546, and those two factors are minus 39 and positive 14. Then we find our y value by saying 2y minus 39 is equal to 0. Hence our y is equal to 39 over 2, and our other y is equal to negative 14. I'm going to choose a positive value for y, but in this case we have y is equal to 39 over 2, of which we are told that these numbers are integers. 39 over 2 is not an integer. Hence I'm going to take y is equal to a positive 14, because y is equal to negative 14 is not a valid solution. Now substituting y is equal to 14 into equation number 3, I get x is equal to 11 plus 2 multiplied by 14, which gives us 11 plus 28, and the final answer for x is 39, and the answer that we're looking for is C. Number 21, the regular price of a shirt at a store is $11.70. The sale price of the shirt is 80% less than the regular price, and the sale price is 30% greater than the store's cost for the shirt. What was the store's cost in dollars for the shirt? Using proportion, I'm going to say 100% was proportional to $11.70. Now we're told that the sale price of the shirt is 80% less. That means it is 20%. That is the price that we're looking for now. Hence, we're going to say 20. To get our sale price, we're going to say 20 over 100 times $11.70. And we get our answer as $2.34. Now we're told that the sale price, which is what we just calculated, is 30% greater than the store's cost for the shirt. If it is 30% greater, we are going to say 100 plus 30 is equivalent to $2.34. What about when it is 100%? The value is going to be less. Hence we say 100, the smaller number, over 130 times $2.34. And we get our answer as $1.80. This was the store's cost in dollars for the shirt. Number 19, which point XY is a solution to the given system of inequalities in the XY plane? I'm going to use the options that we have been given and substitute them into the inequalities above. Starting with inequality number 2, option A, we have 0 is greater than or equal to negative 2 times negative 14 minus 1, and we get our final answer as 0 is greater than or less than 27, which is incorrect. 0 is not greater than 27. Option B, we have negative 14 is greater than or equal to negative 2 multiplied by 0 minus 1, and our final answer we get negative 14 is greater than or equal to negative 1, which is incorrect. Negative 14 is smaller. And then option C, we get 14 is greater than or equal to negative 2 multiplied by 0 minus 1, and we get 14 is greater than or equal to negative 1, which is true. And then option D, we have 0 is greater than or equal to negative 2 multiplied by 14 minus 1, and we get 0 is greater than or equal to negative 29, which is correct. Now we have two answers that are correct, so we're going to use inequality number 1. For part C, our y is 14. 14 is less than or equal to, for x we're going to put 0, so 0 plus 7 is 7, and this is incorrect. 14 is not less than 7. And then for part D, our y is 0, and we're saying 0 is less than or equal to, x is 14. 14 plus 7, that is 21, and this is correct because 0 is less than or equal to 21. Hence our answer is D. Number 22, a sample of oak has a density of 807 kgs per cubic meter. The sample is in the shape of a cube where each edge has a length of 0.9 meters to the nearest whole number. What is the mass in kilograms of this sample? Density is equal to mass over volume. Volume is equal to A cube, and we have been told that each edge has a length of 0.9 meters. Hence, to get the volume, we're going to say 0.9 cubed, and we get 0.72 729 cubic meters. 807, which is our density, is equal to the mass over the volume 0.729, giving us the mass as 807 times 0.729, and we get 588.303 kgs. Rounding this off, we get our answer as 588. Part A. Number 20. What is the smallest solution to the given equation? I'll get rid of these square roots by squaring both sides, and by so doing I remain with x minus 2 squared is equal to 3x plus 34. Expanding this, we get x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 3x plus 34. Grouping like terms, we end up with x squared minus 7x minus 30 is equal to 0. Factorizing, we get x and then negative 10 and positive 3 is equal to 0. Hence, our x value is x is equal to 10 or x is equal to negative 3. The smallest solution is negative 3. Number 23, for x is greater than 0, the function f is defined as follows. F of x equals 201% of x. Which of the following could describe this function? We can rewrite this as f of x is equal to 201 over 100x, which is equal to 2.01 x, meaning that as x increases, f of x also increases. The rate of increase is constant. It will increase by 2.01, hence it is increasing in a linear manner. The answer is D. Number 24. The rational function f is defined by an equation in the form f of x is equal to a over x plus b, where a and b are constants. The partial graph of y is equal to f of x is shown. If g of x is equal to f of x plus 4, which equation could define function g? To solve this one, we're going to look for a vertical asymptote. And when we're talking about an asymptote, these are lines which the function grows without bounds. We get our asymptote as x is equal to negative 4 right here, which implies that x plus 4 is equal to 0. From the vertical asymptote, we can deduce that b is equal to 4, and the function can be written as f of x is equal to a over x plus 4. Using the point negative 5 and negative 6, which is this point right here, negative 5 and negative 6, the point that the graph of the f of x passes through to find a, we get negative 6 is equal to a over negative 5, which is our x value, plus 4, and we get negative 6 is equal to a over negative 1, meaning that our a is equal to 6. Now we have a is equal to 6 and we have our b is equal to 4. The function f of x is equal to 6 over x plus 4. And then to find g of x, we're going to substitute x plus 4 into f of x. Hence we have g of x is equal to fx plus 4, and we get 6 over x plus 4, which is equal to 6 over x plus 8. Hence our g of x is equal to 6 over x plus 8, and the answer is C. And back to number 25. Which expression is equivalent to this whole expression that we have y plus 12 over x minus 8 plus y x minus 8 over x squared y minus 8xy. I'm going to find the common denominator, but before I do that, we can factorize this and we get xy on the outside multiplying x minus 8xy multiplying y plus 12 plus y or 1 y multiplying x minus 8 all over this xy x minus 8. Expanding this, we get xy squared plus 12xy plus xy minus 8 xy all over xy multiplying x minus 8, and we get xy squared plus 13xy minus 8y all over xy multiplying x minus 8. And from the options that we have, the answer is C. Please note x squared y minus 8xy is this one that we factorized. Number 26, the table shows the result of a poll. A total of 803 voters selected at random. We asked which candidate they would vote for in the upcoming election. According to the poll, if 6,424 people vote in the election, by how many votes would Angel Cruz be expected to win? So total we have 6,424 in this poll, and we had 803 voters. So we're going to find out how many times does 803 get into 6,424, and we found it to be 8. We now look at the difference of the poll's results, which was 483 minus 320, which give us 168. Now to find the final answer, we say 168 times 8, and we get the answer is 1,304. So Angel Cruz would be expected to win by 1,304 votes, which is B. Number 27, the graph of x squared plus x plus y squared plus y is equal to 199 over 2 in the xy plane is a circle. What is the length of the circle's radius? The standard form of a circle is given by x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. Hence, we're going to rewrite the equation that we've been given. Completing the square for the x terms, we get x squared plus x, which is equal to x plus half squared minus a quarter. And completing the square for the y terms, we have y squared plus y, and we get y plus half squared minus a quarter. We're going to substitute the completed squares back into the equation, and we get x plus half squared minus a quarter plus y plus half squared minus a quarter is equal to 199 over 2. And combining the constants, we get x plus half squared plus y plus half squared is equal to 199 over 2 plus a quarter, which is the same as 199 over 2 plus half. And we get x plus half squared plus y plus half squared is equal to 199 over 2 plus 1 over 2 is equal to 200 over 2, which is the same as 100. And that means our r squared is equal to 100. Hence, to find r, we are going to square 100, and we get our r as plus or minus 10. And we can't have a negative radius. That means the radius is equal to 10. And we have come to the end of our paper. I'll see you in the next video.